Hello and welcome back to It's New. I don't know what to say. I just don't. Greg's not here. I don't know.
Does he not like me?
We're sad about it a bit.
I mean, if Morty shows up, he does not want to be. I don't know what to do. It's just like when these day shows have like these like a little drama between the hosts and stuff. It causes a lot of issues. So.
Oh, we're like The View now.
Yeah, something like that.
It's the dudes causing the dramas, you know.
I don't know. I think if our faces were more glossy, I think he would show up more often. But that's a hint to watch.
Maybe if I change my hair, because maybe he's bored of this hair already. Maybe he wants me to go back.
Maybe Greg should change his hair.
Maybe that's what he is doing. He said that he needs a haircut, doesn't he? Didn't he?
Yeah. Any event, I'll be covering the June 2025 core update. Something new there. I knew what you got.
We've got Google enforcing some verifications for your assets.
And Morty.
Copilot lands on a new place on the Bing SERP. Will it give it more runway?
All right. So as you know, we reported yesterday that Google announced the June 2025 core update launched on June 30th at around 10:30 a.m. Eastern. Of course, we didn't really see much after the announcement, even the day after announcement, but it looks like on day 3 now? Day 3, we're actually starting to see some ranking volatility kick in. The problem is when I ask on social media about this, people are like, yeah, I saw it. I saw it before it actually was announced. I'm like, no, that was the Saturday update that Google would not confirm. Whenever I ask Google over and over again, was the volatility that we saw the day before related to this core update? Every single time Google says, go back to your hole. No.
Where is your hole, by the way? Can we see it?
I don't really have, I guess.
We see his hole. That is, Barry's always in his hole.
I have a pit in like the side of my yard, which I used to threaten my kids. Like, if you don't behave, you're going to the pit.
Brilliant.
Throw Barry into a pit. They pull him out each morning.
Yeah.
Anyway, Glenn Gabe posted a lot of really good data on this, saying he's starting to see the early signs as well. He posted about that just minutes ago. He said, I'm seeing surges and drops beginning based on running visibility reports of over 4,000 websites, or about 4,000 websites across verticals this morning. He's also seeing movement for some of his clients. And he made that note again about core updates and how it only starts when Google announces it. So if you're seeing stuff the day before, it's not related. The tools like SEMrush, Advanced Web Rankings, SimilarWeb, even SERPstat are starting to notice the volatility. Some other tools probably catch up onto it tomorrow. But yeah, and there's some chatter. It's starting to see the chatter this morning. Early on, I didn't see much chatter at all. But as day went on, it's only 8:45 when we're recording this in the morning. But we are starting to see people notice that chatter. I know Morty couldn't care less about a core update.
No, I said the opposite before the show. I said I can't understand why people care less about, because I've seen a lot of like, who cares? AI is everything now. AI overview is all that matter. But one is the AI overview stuff is impacted by the core update, but also the Google traffic, all Google traffic go to zero suddenly overnight, that you don't care about core updates? Yeah, I'm sorry.
Well, there's two factors. There's two things. One is, like you said, the AI answers. People are like, I'm not getting clicks anyway, so what do I care? But yes, they are impacted by that. Two is that those hit by some of the previous core updates and helpful content update. I've been waiting for an update for like 2+ years now and still have not seen any. Well, the ones that are vocal about it still have, some have actually seen recoveries, but most have not. And they're just fed up and like, I just give up. I'm done. Hopefully this will be your update
on that subject.
Hopefully this will be your update. And then just a quick note that I posted the monthly Google Webmaster Report. I call it the July 2025 Google Webmaster Report, not to be confused with the June 2025 core update. Definitely take a look at that. There's lots of things to catch you up on over there. And I even put a shrugging emoji that has a hyperlink in there. So it's very important that you click on that link. Moving on, let's talk about ads.
So Google has started to enforce phone numbers need to be verified for message assets in ads. So yeah, make sure the phone numbers that you're putting in there are properly verified. And yeah, and you'll need to comply to this, especially from August 1st. And existing message assets must be in compliance as well then by September 1st. But yeah, they're gonna give you a bit of a warning saying that, you know, your ad is about to be taken down. So yeah, look out for that. Make sure all the phone numbers that you're using in message assets are verified, unless you might just get things being disapproved and not being served. So look out for that.
I just don't understand why they care if your number is verified. I mean, just because if you want to click on a phone number in the Google ads and it just goes to nothing, why is that a big deal? Google's getting paid for it anyway.
It's almost like they want to improve search for their users. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. I've heard something about that.
Interesting.
I could be wrong.
I'll just assume you're wrong. So we'll move on from there.
Thanks, Barry. After that very lovely compliment on LinkedIn, this
That's
is
true.
such a turnaround.
My
Can I give you
sarcasm is a bit too
compliment
much.
on LinkedIn?
Of
You
course.
did. Go check it out, Mordy.
I
He
gotta
gave
check
me a
it out. He never
compliment.
compliments me on LinkedIn.
I was
Like,
moved.
why would anybody want to compliment you more? I don't get that. I don't know. Anyway, I was being sarcastic, and not on the compliment, on the previous comment about the Google Ads thing. Anyway, Mordy, talking about Bing now.
Yeah, talk about search improving, huh? So big moves for Bing. It's hard not to laugh at this stuff. I'm sorry. They they moved under the search bar box. They moved where Copilot shows up. So before it would say all, and then it would say search with Copilot. Basically, have this search with the Copilot logo. Then images, and now all is gone. Copilot is first, where it says search, but it says search and it has a Copilot thing, and then web. I'm not confused at all between search and web.
It's a good point. I don't think they thought this through because I think they're just trying to like do what Google did with AI mode being the first tab.
Literally.
Yeah.
But I'm confused why they just didn't call it like Copilot instead of search, and why
Like AI mode.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a weird one, but
That's what they should have done. They should have called it AI mode. Like not like
They
the name of the
should have called
product,
it-
but it's like the functionality. It's AI mode.
AI mode plus.
Yeah.
That would have been
Yeah,
ooh.
yeah.
Oh, AI mode plus. That's yes.
What's funny is Google took the deep search name, which was previously Copilot Search. Microsoft called it deep search originally, and now they call it Copilot Search. Now in AI mode, there's a deep search feature. It's just funny. Anyway,
Oh,
Yeah, humor.
gosh. Very
Wow,
good.
it's
In
good
any
stuff. Hard to take it seriously. I mean, it's hard.
it matters.
It matters.
In any event, thanks so much for listening. Hopefully, Greg will be here tomorrow and Morty won't. Oh, I said that wrong. Have a great day. Bye.